Welcome to my new course in Udemy on large language model fine-tuning for beginners. So in this course, we are going to be using the Unsloth library as well as the HuggingFace transformer libraries to perform all the fine-tuning operations. So this is going to be a beginners to an advanced level course where we are going to be talking about quite a lot of details. So the agenda of the course is going to look something like this. We are going to start off completely with the basics as if you have zero idea on the machine learning as well as like how you can work with the AI model. So we are going to start off with the introduction to machine learning, working with natural language processing libraries, understanding natural language processing libraries, and working with the large language models itself. So we are going to be doing all the basic foundational stuff in these sections. And then we are going to be doing a bit of an evaluation of the large language models and also understanding how we can do different kinds of evaluation. Some of them are like bias and fairness test. And finally, the most important part of this course, which is going to be fine-tuning the large language model. So we are going to be doing supervised fine-tuning of the large language model like BERT model for text and the QA classification. And then we are going to slowly move towards that to fine-tuning with the efficient LoRA and QLoRA. So the first one that I'm talking about over here, the supervised fine-tuning or SFT with the BERT for text and QA classification is a full fine-tuning, meaning we are going to be fine-tuning the entire large language model for all the parameters in that model. But using the LoRA and the QLoRA, which is the low rank adaptation and the quantized low rank adaptation, will have a more efficient way to train the large language model for specific parameters of those, which is going to be pretty amazing, which is going to help you understand how you can run the fine tuning of the LLMs in your consumer grade GPU. And then finally, we are going to start moving towards another framework, which is the Unsloth library. So we are going to be using the Unsloth library to see how you can write an efficient machine learning code in your entire development operation, which is going to actually help you write the same exact LoRA and QLoRA code, but very, very less number of codes, which is going to be amazing. And following that, we'll be talking about how we can run all these fine tuning in the CUDA based machine, which is going to be the 4090 GPU or 3090 GPU, but also how you can run the same exact code in the MLX framework of Apple Silicon, which is also quite amazing because I use Apple M5 machine as my machine for fine tuning. We'll be seeing how you can use these power to run the actual fine tuning with the Apple Metal framework as well, which is the MLX framework. And then we'll be also talking about how you can go a level further with the fine-tuning of the large language model with DeepEval and GRPO inferencing. So this is the place where we are going to be bringing the reinforcement learning with human feedback, which is RLHF, which is the GRPO, where we are going to see how we can enhance the way we can train the large language model, pretty much like how the DeepSeek R1 team did during their training of the model, unlike how the ChatGPT's, the GPT model as well as the Claude model was trained. So these are the ways that we are going to be doing the training of the large language model in these sections. So these are quite an amazing sections. I don't think any of these sections are ever covered in Udemy courses as such. Well, as that said, at the end of the course, you are going to have a full detail of the transformer models, build your own custom models where we are going to be building a QA 360 model for the quality assurance operations. You're going to be asking some questions and then the model is going to be answering you what kind of scenarios that you can write. So that's a custom model that you're going to be building. You are going to be uploading those models in the HuggingFace library and you are going to be evaluating those models as well. Well, as that said, not only these topics that we have covered, in addition to that, we have also covered the fine-tuning of the model in local machine with the HuggingFace, Unsloth, MLX framework, which are going to be running on two different ecosystems. One is on the run part, which is the 3090 GPU, 4090 GPU, as well as 5090 GPU. And also in the Apple's MLX framework in the Apple Metals, which is the MPS machine or the metal performance shader of the Apple to run all of these operations. This is an entirely an amazing course and I'm quite excited to show you how everything is going to be boiled down. So you can see that this is going to be the code for the start. So we are going to be starting to fine tune the large language model with the text classification, and everything is going to be covered in the Jupyter notebook. And then we'll be slowly transitioning towards the QA classification, where we are going to be building a model which is going to be answering all the different kinds of movies along with their characters and things with the IMDb movie data set. And then we are going to be moving towards the well efficient LoRA and QLoRA operation over here. And this is the same exact BERT model that we'll be using, but we'll be fine tuning that. And following that, we'll also be fine tuning with the DPO and GRPOs and things. You'll also notice that the same exact QLoRA and LoRA we are going to be doing with Unsloth as well, along with the MLX framework, as I told you. And finally, we'll also be inferencing these large language model that we are building, the custom large language model that we have built, which is sitting in the HuggingFace portal. And you are going to be just using this particular model as if like you are just using it within your Ollama or LM Studio. So you see that the moment I'm going to be running this Gradle app, it is going to show me based on the test requirement for this particular scenario. It is going to get me the different kinds of risk levels, risk justifications, functional testing, negative testing, security testing, accessibility testing, API testing, and regression testing. So all these the model has learned over the period of time. With over 12 hours of running this particular model on the cloud-based GPU, and you got this output. But even though this model output is not pretty amazing, this is still and worth trying for you while you are going to be trying out with a larger models with multiple GPU count in your organization while you do the fine tuning. Once again, thank you so much for watching this video, and thank you so much for purchasing this course. We'll catch you in the first section of this course.